Yo, 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 Big Kish back up in here. Wack 100 and 607 Unc have a discussion about the 4 extra situation. We got the answer, man. Bringing us the story we about to react to. Before we get into that, y'all make sure y'all pick up a copy of Street Dad, Geek Dad, Avoiding the Manufactured Mindset, written by me, Big Kish. The link will be in the description for purchase, along with the Discord and along with some merch if you're interested. And I appreciate y'all for y'all support. Shout out to the Get It Gang. Shout out to all the members, man. Yeah, I know I'm like holding y'all. Without further ado, let's get it.
That's why I said I apologize. The only thing I did was content. Adam said he put carrots in the booty, gang. If Adam said he put carrot in the booty, then he put peanut. No, for real. You put carrot and peanut butter in the booty, and then when I said you want to take me out to put it in my booty.
What's good, y'all? It's your boy Dan.
Oh, so 607 Unc saying that when Adam 22 say something, you ain't ready to crash out. But when I'm ready to say something, you're ready to crash out. It's cool when they do it. It's a problem when I do it. I told you, we hate each other as a people, but we love everybody else. Check it out, y'all.
Answer bad. 607 Unc from No Jumpers, one of the funniest dudes online. He might be leaving the podcast. He made some disparaging remarks about the gangs out there. They not happy about it. Wack trying to keep him on the show. Let's see how it go, man. Appreciate y'all tuning in.
And I've been having conversations, man. And we've been having some real good conversations. I don't know what happened. I know yesterday the brother called me. Actually, no, I called him. I called him because he was on my mind to talk to him. Because I just kind of like, 607 is a different kind of dude. You got to like really be able to kind of like go there on a higher level of thinking to understand the brother on what he's trying to do. And he's entering uncharted waters. And you know, when you doing like that, you're gonna make mistakes, you're gonna slip, you're gonna do things that other people might not understand. And I had a conversation with the brother last night. I believe I called him, and I went to sleep and woke up, and then Adam was making an announcement, right? So I'm like, okay.
So I just got off the phone with 607 Unc, and
see 607 Unc, he be talking that people be wanting to hear, but you know, it's kind of like Charleston White. Sometimes he speak that truth, and the next minute he all crazy and all that stuff. But yeah, I don't think he really down with wanting to, you know, do something to somebody. He may sound like it, but when 4 Extra was pressing him and like he had 50 dudes with him, I think that kind of scared him a little bit.
he no longer wants to be part of No Jumper. This is like the most unpredictable dude I've ever met in my life, because I thought that he was just like down for all the bull. But I guess when 4 Extra told him off camera that he was gonna, he took it as like a bad omen on some like witchcraft or voodoo or whatever the fuck his religion thing is. So he's saying that he's no longer.
The tongue is a powerful thing.
On the Tuesday show. So tomorrow, I don't know. I'm still honestly gonna keep trying to get him to pull up, just so we can at least maybe have like one final conversation on camera before he rides off into the sunset. But yeah, this has been a very hectic couple of weeks, and there's part of me that wants him to stay, and there's another part of me that is just like, okay, get the fuck out of here.
Something must have happened between the time I talked to 607, because I told him stay his course. I said, look, stay your course.
My thing, I never played with Crips. I played with 4 Extra. I said the carrot joke that Adam said, and he brought the Crips to come do something with me out of his own thing. I love LA. I understand you can't play with the games. We had that conversation.
Well, here go the thing, 607, and I want to clear a few things up. 4 Extras didn't bring nobody to do nothing to you, because if he did that, it did something to you, right?
He told me I was gonna die if I said something. He said, you say something.
But see, hold on. Okay, now hold on. See, and I've had this problem before. When you are doing your thing to grab somebody's attention, remember we talked about this. You will do some to get their attention, and then you will deliver the message, right? And I understood it. So you gonna do it one way, 4 Extras gonna do it another way.
No, listen, if we in the streets, tell me we in the streets, and I told him Don't tell me we doing a podcast. You come with all your gorilla.
Wack 100 trying to make him feel comfortable about a ninja telling him he about to get ready, about to unalive him. Nah, There's a certain point where this get past entertainment. Everybody's excuse is, I'm a character. I'm just playing a character. You know what I'm saying? The old Charleston White thing. I'm just playing a character. You know what I'm saying? Well, yeah, I'm going to unalive this ninja. Nah, I ain't playing like that. No, sir.
It's
Okay, but let me ask you something. Let me ask you something. St. Louis, New York, LA, it's the same. Did nobody touch you? Am I right?
Right. In St. Louis, that never would have happened.
No. But what I'm saying is, nobody touched you. See, here goes the thing, and I want you to
Nobody touched me because I humble myself. If I was saying anything out of line, they would have did whatever they did to me.
They weren't. No, they wasn't. No, they wasn't. I'm gonna listen. Listen to me. You see how you say Wack?
He did humble himself.
I come a certain way to get their attention, then I deliver the message. And I finished your sentence. Right. I said, then you deliver the message. Okay.
I delivered the message.
Okay. You and 4 Extras, 2 different people. He came a certain way, and then he delivered. When I'm looking at the interview, y'all started conversing. And I think at the end of it, he said something to the extent, I understand you now. Right?
Yeah, he said that.
Okay. And I think you was letting him know, look, I come with the blue rag. I don't never be playing with no Crips. I understand you too. So what I'm saying is, I think you got a little insight of the other side of how even me used to see you when you was doing this thing to understand. Bro, I called you and said, yo, I get you now. Did I not? I called you.
Yeah, you did.
Before, I used to be a little bothered with you, right? I think, bro, this is my gripe with you. You cannot give up. You're not a quitter. The shit you doing, ain't nobody did. Nobody's done it, right? So,
But everybody know not to play with LA ninjas. Everybody know not to play with LA ninjas. So it actually happens out there. It actually what happened to you. You know, not saying that like other places don't get down, but like if somebody playing and all of that, like, yeah, man, nah, he just playing. Right? In LA, it really will happen. You know what I mean? And everybody got that understanding. Not saying don't get in no hood competition. I'm not saying it don't go down anywhere else. I'm just saying it would. The probability is way more higher when you play with these LA ninjas, man.
Your first little kink in the roll, you supposed to expect when you come in dealing with ignorance, trying to shed a light with some intelligence, you supposed to expect some BS gonna come with it. But even with that, you still didn't get touched, which means you still got your point across to say, I'm all of them, and I'm here to deliver a message.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? So,
right.
4 Extras, he did in his way what you doing your way. It took me months to understand you. You had me doing 150 miles per hour on the freeway trying to catch your at one time. Let's be real. But then that went to Wack calling you saying, I understand you. I see what you're trying to do. Because I always say the flow of traffic gets no attention, but a head-on collision, everybody looking. So what you do, you come with everything that makes everybody say, look at this crazy dude. Look what he's saying. Look at him looking in the air. Look what he's saying. And then out of nowhere, you deliver a message.
Right.
Okay. 4 Extras came up there deep. Nobody touched you, but it got your attention. And then he delivered the message. Now you gotta remember, that's big for him because nephew coming out them jails, this is a new thing for him. You light years ahead of him when it comes to your demeanor and you keeping calm. He's naturally high strung. But if it was gonna be something, it wouldn't have been in the building. You would They'd have waited outside. He came in
But I said 4 extras don't drink, no smoke. He don't smoke. He don't do nothing, bro. That's all natural energy. Damn.
the building to get your attention. He told you when they called him.
Right, but listen.
That ninja said, I'm going to body you, go to jail, and do some burpees. And chicks going to answer my collect calls. I said, boy.
One thing, if I was with my people, he wouldn't have did that. He wouldn't have did that. He would have walked to that door and did nothing. That's what I'm saying.
No, that's
he
not true.
Did that.
That's not true.
I swear to God, he would have did that.
Listen.
He wouldn't even
St.
try
Louis, listen, St. Louis and West Coast, they both, that's going to show up and go. I think
listen, we would have had a different solution, gang. He wouldn't have tried me like that. Come on, gang. I wouldn't have tried him like that. That's why I didn't move. We both men. Don't nobody want to die.
Nephew don't go into nothing expecting to make it out. I'm glad it was what it was because in his mind.
If he didn't go expect to make out, he would told me to bring my gun.
Look,
he would call me and said, bring your gun.
Look, in his mind, he wasn't going to do nothing to you anyway. He just wanted to get your attention. See.
No, you don't do it like that.
Okay, well, hold on. Wait, stop. Wait, stop. I can say the same to you. You don't do it like that. Do you know the scrutiny, right, that I'm going to catch doing this with you right now? And
I feel you. No, I'm saying I feel what you're saying, but I'm saying that he came to me like really violent.
No. Okay, listen. He came to you violent with his actions, right? With his mannerisms, right?
Yeah.
Okay, and what do you do? What do you do when you say this shit you say about people?
I never said nothing bad about him. I only reiterated what Adam said. Adam said he put a carrot in the booty. I made a joke about that. Why he didn't do Adam like that? That's all I'm saying. If he gonna do me like that, do Adam like that too.
Man, we hate each other. He look at Adam as Caesar Borgia. That's who he look at Adam as. That's why our people don't go against other nations of people, because they look at them as the white Jesus. No, we can't disrespect him. No, look at his hair. Look at his eyes. Look how white his teeth is. We can never disrespect him. That's Caesar Borgia. That's the white Christ. That's how a lot of our people look at it. Our people are brainwashed, bro. This is why we go against each other. It ain't gonna be no consequences. Not 8 times out of 10 ain't gonna be no consequences when you do something to your own people. You know what I'm saying? Because that's in alignment with getting us up out of here.
No, I think Adam said his homeboy did it. He ain't do it.
Man, it's the same thing. Whether it don't matter, it's the same
and
thing.
I'm with you on that. I'm with you.
It's the same joke, gang.
Listen,
but for me, I gotta die. I didn't disrespect LA. I didn't disrespect no Crips. I didn't disrespect Bloods, but I gotta die.
No, you don't have to die. Listen, nobody. What did I tell you yesterday when I called you? I said, hey, this ain't a call to chastise you. This ain't a call to threaten you. This is a call to have a conversation, because I believe I know what your mission is, and I think I can give you some advice on how to execute it and avoid BS, right?
Right.
And we talk, and I told you, when you say, no, we passed that.
Blood,
we passed that. See, what a lot of, let's get him back.
I'm right here. I ain't gone.
Okay, so I can't see you. So what a lot of people do, they'll have these conversations, right? But they don't want to let people know that these conversations been had, right? So my whole thing is, I don't understand what happened from the time me and you talked to, I guess you talked to Adam after me.
I talked to Remo. I called Adam. I talked to Remo. I said, listen, y'all got that security. If no jumper want me, y'all need to have more security and keep me protected from these street gangsters. I'm not trying to go through that when I'm supposed to be at work.
Keep me protected from these street gangsters, these street thugs, man. But 607 Unc been saying he was a Crip from St. Louis and all that.
And what did they tell you?
I'm supposed to be at work. No, I quit. Cause they ain't say nothing about they ain't say nothing about we gonna have you security. We gonna get you secured. I said, get me on the phone with 4 extra. They can't do none of that. I'm like, gang, I come in a different message.
Well,
right?
this is the thing. Hold on. I thought you in 4 where you go? You dark over on this side. I thought.
No, hold up.
I thought you and 4 extras had an understanding at the end of y'all interview.
We did have an understanding, but after the interview came out, they got to trolling. And I'm like, damn, why they trolling me? All the captions saying like he checked me or he marked me out and all that. So I'm telling Adam, like, why you putting all this mark me out? Like, did you play the whole interview while I was talking for God? We had an understanding at the end why you ain't put that clip out. Why you gotta try to just embarrass me? So that's what I was saying.
So right now, in your mind, you don't think you and 4 extras got to understand it?
We do got to understand them. Adam clips ain't got no understanding. Them clips coming from No Jumper ain't no understanding with them clips.
Well,
like,
listen, see, hold on, bro. See now, because I get clips released on me that make it look a certain way. You know, that's part of the promo game. You know that.
I know that, but I'm saying, this is what I'm saying. I'm saying that now I don't know. Now I'm confused. Before extra hate me, am I safe?
What do you mean? Wait, what did that man tell you at the end of y'all?
He said we was good, but I'm from St. Louis. I thought we was good that time. He came in with like that. So how I supposed to know? I can't be going through all that. I can't go through all these confusions. Either you love me or you don't. Either we together or we not. I want to feel safe.
Okay, nigga, what you doing? Why we can't see you? You all right?
I don't know what happened. Hold on. Let me add out and come back in.
We're gonna get him. We're gonna get old 607 back in. Again, I had a conversation with him. Everything was cool. I go to sleep, wake up. I see Adam saying 607 quit No Jumper. I'm confused. Him and 4 extras, they had an understanding at the end of their interview. Yeah, the clips is gonna show the worst of the worst. That's what you're supposed to show, you know, when you marketing and you trying to promote something. But I'm trying to understand, why do you feel like anything has changed? Nothing changed. I mean, 4 extras had his reasons for feeling the way he's feeling. You know, and I get it. I called to have a conversation with him because he said a few things to a clown that I don't with. But he said some things that's derogatory not only to him but to the whole tribe. So I tried to call and get some understanding on what he meant and why he would allow those things to come out his mouth. You know, I've been struggling with, do I address 607 Unc for what he said to this dude, because I heard it, but yet this dude was antagonizing 607 Unc, popping.
6 I'm gonna tell you what's going on, man. Adam 22 tried to have 607 Unc up there because he's very entertaining. He's the new wave of, like, he's like a Charleston White or a Lando Brown, or, you know, somebody that's mad entertaining, somebody who's gonna bring in the crowd. And Adam 22 looking at him as a come up. It is what it is, you know. I believe he might come back. Adam 22 might offer him a bag or something like that, but he don't feel protected, you know. Let's not forget about the ninjas out there clout chasing. They will body you for clout, you know. And around this time, 607 Unc, he's known, you know, especially in the internet world, you know. And yeah, everybody be telling me, yo, check out him. I be hearing some of the stuff he said, some of the stuff he be cooking, but some stuff he just be like, yeah. I'm like, I can't do this. You know what I'm saying? But let's see what else Wack got to say about it, man. I'm about to click off this shit.
4 extras name with the Hoover tattoo and all this and all that. Like, you was doing that. And then from that, dude ended up saying what he was saying. You eliminate dude initiating that, they never get to whatever 607 started talking about. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. No, I was saying. So my thing was that if Adam doing it and I do it for content, then let it be content. So when you come in like it's disrespect LA gangs, like they make like I disrespect Charleston White, I disrespect famous people. I never disrespect a LA gang at all. I never disrespect the 40s. I never disrespect the 60s. I never disrespect the one thing I said. We talking about how they say St. Louis versus in the California, and I said that Hoover was something else, and they clipped that up like I was disrespecting Munchie, but I wasn't trying to disrespect him. I was just trying
Yeah,
to
but see,
tell
here go
him.
the thing. Here go the thing. That disrespect everything across the board on the red side.
Yeah.
Everything.
And
Like,
I know that.
but I
I know
will
that.
say this. Munchie, he don't f- with 4Extras, so I don't even know why he politicking anything going on with you in 4Extras. Without
Right.
him bringing up that conversation, you never get to what you got to.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? This is
Yeah, I'm gonna leave a link in the description. This is the latest thing that's going on online about the 607 Unc 4 Extras Munchie B. Wack 100 got, this is what he got to say about it. I'm gonna leave a link in the description. Shout out to the answer. But yeah, y'all let me know what y'all think, man. Big Kish signing out. Going, y'all.